We are magnets. We are constantly emanating a magnetic vibration. And check it out, the town square. What's up, guys? If you're watching and you're tuning into this video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up, the like button, and subscribe. Leave a comment. It takes a great amount of effort for me to put out any video. I'm currently editing fully on my phone and shooting on my phone. So going through all the footage and then loading into the screen, a tiny little screen, and going through and not being able to layer it the way that I should be able to on a computer just takes a great amount of effort and strain on the brain, you know what I'm saying? And so if you're grateful, if you have any gratitude in your heart, go ahead and leave that like for watching a video or a comment, guys. I'm working on getting a computer somehow. Don't have any cash flow right now, but I'm working my way to there by building my show reel. So just show some appreciation, guys, and enjoy the video. So we are constantly putting out a magnetic vibration in the form of a torus, right? It comes here, out and around and up like this, like a donut, right? Check out Donut Factory, it's a great channel. But this is a scientific fact, and it also has ties with magnetism as far as proving there's no gravity and things like that, which some of you may be skeptical about. But in that aspect, I would say just think of a helium balloon. If you believe in gravity, gravity, if you believe in the grave, just do a helium balloon and now just shatter your mind in common sense that helium is stronger than gravity. Just we have to get over that, you know, fallen mindset. And so everything is magnetism. This is what Nikola Tesla knew. This is why they took all his stuff, ostracized him, and made sure none of his stuff ever got out to anywhere until nowadays, because it was all about magnetism. He proved the actual fabric of the universe, and he knew that God existed. Right? And so this is what we're made of. We are magnetized. We are a magnet of vibration, emanating a vibration. And this is why Christ said, clean your inner cup. Right? He said, clean your inner cup. Right? So the outer cup will be good. Right? Don't do the outer cup, because your inner cup will still be vibrating on this low level, and you'll attract things, dirty things and bad things in your life, and you'll sit there and you'll try to, you know, make excuses for it. When in reality, it's like, you know, if you clean the inner cup, if you do the inner work, the meditation, sitting and being still and everything like this, you'll clean the inner cup and you'll begin to change your life on the outside. You begin to cleanse the cup on the outside. And this is what I've been doing lately, guys, is I've just been doing a lot of the inner work and realizing all the traumas that I've had in my life. A lot of you guys don't know my upbringing. It's a little windy. My upbringing, but my parents split at a very young age. I still remember that. I remember my mom yelling and screaming at my dad and hitting him and punching him and scratching him and making him bleed and all that stuff. And then the cops came and arrested my father and put him in jail and not my mom. And you know, I see how that kind of replayed and stuck with me, that women could do anything to a man and there'd be no justice. And it kind of played out in my life too. I was falsely accused too, and they took me to jail for one day for what the woman did, right? And so it's like it will replay in your life all these traumas until you get over them, until you resolve them. And you know, my mom was very abusive. She used to choke me and my brother. She used to beat us and, you know, do all kinds of torturous psychological stuff to us, you know, lie on us. She was on cocaine and stuff for most of the time. And so, you know, she would just say the most foul things to me and my brother. And I remember at one point me and my brother had to pack our stuff because we forgot our key. And so I helped my brother climb to the balcony, and the balcony door was open, the second floor, and he got in, and then we found our key inside. And then our mom like knew that we didn't bring the key, and she knew it was inside. So when she came home, how'd you get inside? And then she did a whole, you know, crazy raid, tyrannical thing, and started beating me and my brother. So we just packed our stuff in trash bags, and we just left and walked away. And she ended up going to pick up some neighborhood kid and driving past us and say, you guys aren't my children anyway, this is my new child, right? And just crazy, right? And drove off, didn't even care. And we walked to a gas station and called 911. And that was when the police tried to separate me and my brother into foster homes, but we didn't want to separate. And a distant family member stepped in and took us in for like a week until we were sent to our father. And so I just had a very traumatic childhood. Basically, my dad was mostly homeless for a good amount of time too. I remember sleeping at his jobs, you know, and and just in the back of his job while he worked and stuff like that. And so I just grew up in this mindset that everything is horrible in life, even though whether I knew it or not, everything is horrible in life. Life is a disaster, life is hell, you have to be poor and all these things like that. And I didn't realize how it was going to play out in my life over and over and over again. You know, I've lived a life that's basically been homeless, in poverty, struggling. Life has been hell, and I've just been making the best of this hell life that I've been living until now, where it's really like I see that I got to change the inside so the outside will change. And I see other guys on YouTube who have been making YouTube channels for like 3-4 years, which so have I, and I have like 500 subscribers. These guys have millions of subscribers, and they're buying houses, several houses in different areas, you know, and they're in a positive vibration. And so I've just been really looking at that and saying, you know, like, God knows what I need, right? How come I haven't been able to accomplish these things, have a home, stability, money, never had money. I literally right now, guys, I have $190 to my name everywhere. Like every savings account, checking account you check, I have $190. Who would come travel to another country with no money? That's one thing I've had, guys, is I've had the cojones, the huevos, the valiant, that's my middle name, the courage and the boldness to do things that no one else would do. Now I just need to line it with my destiny. And so I've been just doing these meditations every single day, guys. And one meditation I'm going to share with you that is the best and the one I love the most is the chakra mantra meditation. Why is it so great? It's so great because literally what you're doing is you're using the science of sound and vibration to change your inner sensation. I don't want to say feeling, because most people attach feeling to emotions, and this is not about emotions. This is about a sensation, your vibration, right? You see how it rhymes? Yeah, so they're connected there in the etymology. And so what you do is you sit there. I'll leave a link to the meditation in the description below. But what you do is you sit there for about 20 minutes and it goes through each chakra, whether you believe in chakras or not. Even on the biological level, there's nerve ganglia, and they're located in the exact spots that the chakras are located. Nerve ganglia is a city of nerves where it's a high intensity of electricity and sensation. And they're literally in every spot where the chakras are drawn on the body, right? Nerve ganglia. And so what you do is you hum these tones that are literally in tune with each spot of your body. And so you'll start with Lam, which is at the lowest part of your body, and you'll feel it if you resonate with it. When you do it right, what happens is you hear that it's not the sound you're making, it's not in your throat, but it's actually vibrating down through your body. And you'll get to it if you just keep doing it. It'll just happen naturally, and you'll feel it and you go, whoa, that's what I'm supposed to be doing. And you'll create a sensation in that part of your body, right? And then you'll keep moving forward all the way up to your crown. And by the end of it, your body will be vibrating on almost an ecstasy type level where you'll just be feeling incredibly good and okay, and everything's fine, and you're at peace, and you're full of joy and love and all these things like that. And then you'll be changing you'll be cleaning your inner cup and changing your inner vibration to magnetize a different outward, I would say, effect. Right? You go to the cause, down to the root, and then you change the effect on the outside and the outward experience of your life. And so that's what I've been doing. I've been doing that and other just silent meditations, as well as a meditation by Julian himself. If you guys haven't heard of him, he's an amazing dude who brings all this spirituality stuff down to a very concrete level and a very serious level that makes you face these things without any joking about it, without any, false spirituality about it. And so I'll leave a link to his unlisted meditation. It's unlisted. You have to do certain things and sign up to get access to this unlisted meditation, but it's very helpful. The first time I did it, literally I was getting ripples of goosebumps going through my body and sensations rising up and going away, and even some tears coming out as well. So it's very powerful to heal our traumas and the things that we're holding on to. Like one thing I'm dealing with right now is holding on to the need for a home, need for a stability. Because the more I want it, the more it runs away from me. But the more I let it go and just feel the sensations of having it now, and having the sensations of that comfortability now, then it will come on the outward, right? Because then I'm trusting in God that He already knows that I need that. Instead of saying, oh, I need that, I got to do this and I got to do that to get it, I'm having faith. And it's a very hard thing because my whole life, what I've experienced is homelessness and poverty. And so that's the main thing I'm dealing with now, guys, and I'm letting go. What's the main thing you're dealing with, guys, and trying to let go right now in your life? And if you guys do the meditation, let me know what your experience was with doing that meditation, guys. Because the thing is like we have to create the kingdom within inside of ourselves. And, you know, once we do that, the kingdom of heaven will be here on earth. There will be no more wars and da-da-da-da, and everybody will be living their best life, which is the true goal of being here on earth. Heaven is not somewhere outside of us. It's heaved up here. It's stored away, and we need to bring it to actuality in our life, the heaven from within. Right? What's better than living a life you dream of? The life that you dream of, the life that you would just, you imagine, that you say, oh man, that's impossible. There's no way I can accomplish that. You know, and so what's better than that? Living that right now, instead of living this life waiting for someone to save you, waiting to go to heaven to be good, and then you just die miserable and then it's over. Right? That's no fun at all, right? That's not life. That's not what God wants us to live. God wants us to live us a good life of abundance as well, you know. If you just think about it, what is God? God is all things. God has created all things. In God is all things, right? So in God, God is all abundance. God is everything you could ever want or need. That's why he says, you know, he feeds the birds. How much would he provide for you, right? And so in him is everything that you need, right? All we have to do is trust in him. In him is no poverty, is no scarcity, right? There is none of that in him because he is everything. And so when we're in that place, we have to find God inside of ourselves so that we can move ourselves out of that. You know, just like the other day, I was talking to the mother of my daughter, and I was like, man, my laptop, you know, it's not working. It sucks. I spent like $200 upgrading it, and I can't do anything with it. I can't edit videos. I can't do anything but barely surf the internet. You know, upgraded the RAM, the hard drive, the battery, you know, all these things for no reason. And, you know, and then also I was like, man, I don't have much money, and this is cool what I'm doing. I have a place to stay, but I need to figure out how to make money and da-da-da. And then I got a text message from the owner of the hostel, say, hey, come talk to us in the back, da-da-da-da. And so I went back there and talked to them, and they were like, oh yeah, we have some money for you. I was like, what? You know, there was no agreement to pay me any money. It was just a place to stay and maybe a trade with food at restaurants. And they gave me 25,000 colones, which sounds like, what, 25,000? It's about $39, $40, which still to me was just incredible. Because food here in Costa Rica is very expensive. To live here is cheap, but the food is very expensive, more expensive than America. So they gave me, you know, $40 cash, you know, in colones for food. And they said, you know, see how long that lasts you, and then let us know when you need some more. And I was just blown away because I was just talking about that. And then they were like, oh yeah, and we have this extra laptop we're not using, at least till we go visit our family like several months away. If you need a laptop, let us know. I was like, what? I was just talking about that. And so they let me use their laptop, which is a little better than mine. It still can't do quite everything I need it to do. I've been trying to use DaVinci Resolve to edit, and so I'm gonna see if that works. Yeah, you know, it's just like, it's a start. It's a beginning for me. And so, yeah, man, I honestly want to bring you guys on this journey while I travel, and the spiritual part of my travels, you know, what's going on, and hopefully, you know, reaching a better state of my life so that not only you guys can see and be inspired and do the same and want to do the same and change your life as well, because I think that's really what we're here for. We're here to better our lives, to live in the heaven here on the earth, and to help others do the same and overcome their traumas in their past as well. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's way longer than I thought it was going to be, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and just let me know like what type of videos you guys like. These type of videos where maybe I walk around and I talk to spirituality, or also the traveling stuff going around and what it's like. Just let me know, guys. And if you're new to the channel, you like it, subscribe. All you guys, please leave a like. None of my videos have likes at all. There's plenty of views on some of them, but there's no likes. So please, guys, just take a split second to hit the like button, all right? Love you guys.